Good morning. Well, today actually daylight saving kind of kicked my ass. Good afternoon, and welcome to a very episode 10 of You Can't Be in a Rom-Com with Your Childhood Friends. You know, I wanted to express my gratitude after watching this episode. I wanted to how I was going to react to this, but I can't. You know, after watching last week's episode with the debut of Haru, with the debut of her, I said to myself, what can go wrong? I mean, let's think about it. Tomboy added to the prey. You know, tomboys don't get a lot of love in rom-coms. I mean, have you seen the girl in Nisekoi? Have you seen the girl in Tomo from Tomo-chan's a girl? But tomboys like her gets the MCs. Well, no, scratch it. Not all tomboys get the MC, but the tomboys who doesn't show like, showing off their emotions, kind of like the tsunderes, showing off they badass they are. And yeah, they do will get shine, they'll try to get the MC. But after this episode, I'm like, this is why you can't be in a rom-com with your childhood friends. Because of shit like this. This is why. If you think about it, every rom-com situation that this guy go through, this MC right now, he is going through the wits and pros and cons of what not to be. And the whole kissing thing is what leads to this. Here's the thing. We all know how rom-coms are these days. When you confess to a person or when they kiss someone, it leads to that butterfly effect. It leads to that chain reaction where things go bumping in the night. Where things go too crazy, you think to yourself, oh my God, don't let it happen. And it did. It did. And after last week with that cliffhanger, Haru herself, I'm sorry, Hinata, she's not a wing woman. I don't see her as a wing woman. I do not see her. If anybody gonna be a wing woman, it's gonna be Meanie from Rent the Girlfriend. That's that. But after this episode, you can't make shit up. And after watching this, it comes a time where, again, the kissing leads to a chain of events. So without further ado, let's get right to it, episode 10. Okay, so after last week's with Haru finally makes her debut, Secrets comes out. And the secret is Haru has kissed our beloved MC one time. So basically, if we're keeping record here, Haru was the first one to kiss them, but that was during the Pocky challenge. I know people don't count that. People are not gonna count that like, oh, we kissed. That was because back then that was childhood thing. That still counts. That still counts. I'm pretty sure look, let me make sure this. How many times have y'all got your first kiss in childhood, during childhood days? I'm pretty sure everyone got their first kiss when they were childhood. Not like probably middle school, but still back when you had childhood friends and you kissed. Come on, that was a long time ago. People don't remember, but people remember their first kiss when it was when they were like childhood friend, middle school vibe. Okay, we all get that. We all get that. And they trying to play it off like, I like how Haru trying to play it off like literally don't have no, trying to get these two girls into confession today. They like him, but they are just like, nope. She just plays it off. And then when Runa walks in, Runa is afraid of Haru, which I didn't know why. Cause we look at Runa, she's all bubbly, energetic. Okay, I didn't think she had any freaking weakness first time I saw her. I don't think there's nothing breaking her. But when Haru comes in to hug her, she's afraid of frogs. So you're telling me if we put Runa, meaning Suyu, which is best girl by the way, best girl my hero, are you gonna tell me Runa will freak out if she ever meet her? Like I get her fear of frogs, because the flashback shows when she was a little kid she had like a toy frog, a stuffed frog toy, and then tomboyish Haru bought real frogs, and it scared her. I get it, but still, you're gonna freak. But still, I actually had to wear this shirt because this is best girl. You can't be afraid of frogs. I mean, look at this one. I'll tell you right now. If Runa sees Suyu and she gets, I'm putting her as my least favorite. Okay, now we all know rom-coms have accidental moments. the slip and fall, the slip and fall, accidental open the door and see a guy naked, or holding hands accidentally, even a kiss. And that's what the whole theme of this episode was, a kiss. The kiss that kind of trending in. So we're playing around with Runa, she slips on the table and then kissed our beloved MC. Kiss that guy. Kiss that MC. And I said to myself, in the words of SpongeBob, score one for the boys back home. Yep. She kissed him. Not once, but twice. Twice. One as childhood, and one in the past, one in the present. She kissed him twice. Like, you can't make this stuff up. She's already making $1 million moves. Kissing Sekai twice. And none of them didn't even kiss yet. Yeah, there's moments that got closer, but a kiss, never in their freaking life. And there's all leads to like these three just having this kind of war. See, this is a harem anime. We know where this is going. In a harem rom-com. You have multiple girls liking this guy is gonna lead to what we call disaster or butterfly effects that could just trigger and change the course of history in a plethora of ways. I mean, have you seen Rent the Girlfriend? Have you seen what's going on with Chizu and Kazuya? And have you seen when Ruka kissed and all that shit? Everything is leading to the chain of effects and reactions is going to lead to, which, by the way, this happened. So when Haru kissed Sekai, all three of them are just have like that dun dun dun, like that. Everybody is just freaking out at this moment, and which led to Shio and Haru running, jogging in the morning, trying to ask, do you have feelings for him? And you know how she is. I get it. She's a tomboyish, don't want to admit feeling, kind of like a Tomo-chan. I'm looking at Haru, she's more like Tomo-chan, from Tomo-chan as a girl. She is like that. She's trying to support those two into liking him. But Haru, deep down, Haru has feelings for him. I'm not even it's like, why are we surprised at this moment? We're not even surprised that she has feelings for him. Not even close. We're not even close to that surprise. Now, again, let's keep this going. So, there's one other segment in rom-coms that needs to be discussed. Sports Day. You know how this works. We all know how this is going to work. In a rom-com, there's sports day. There's a sports day, which means there's gonna be confessions, there's gonna be some kissing. We all know where this is gonna go. Oh, and those bonfire moments, who he's gonna dance with, we don't know. He probably gonna dance with all four. He probably gonna dance with, all four of his girls. But Shio also making moves because she, after jogging with Haru and got all exhaustion, has exhaustion of sweat and running, she's like, she just really kissed. She kissed him and act like nothing happened. But we all know what happened. We all know. I like how these two just play it off like they didn't happen. I like how these two just kiss and just pretend like nothing ever happened. But we all know what happened. They kissed. They literally both kissed. She's freaking out. He's freaking out. The whole kissing thing. Everywhere they go to see kiss. If I had $1 for every time I hear the word kissing, we'd be rich. But again, the whole thing would just, that kiss kind of like lingering because that was her first kiss. And all because of the jealousy. And you can see the jealousy that she has for Haru because Haru kissed him twice. So yeah, kind of fiery back at it. Now, it's sports day, like I said, and there's going to be confessions and whatnot to a point where, how do I say this? It's going to lead to some confessions and whatnot. So, Shio volunteered for sports day, and the assistant is going to be Sekai. Okay, no surprise there. But as you watch those little montage of them working together, you see Akari, the tsundere, is literally just looking like something's off. And they have their moments, but there's a line in the sand that you don't cross. There's always a line in the sand. Which brings me to this. At the end of the episode, here come Akari going for opening the door and said they need to talk. Oh my God, this is gonna break up. You see, this is why you can't be in this episode alone is the definition as to why you can't be in a rom-com with your best. You can't be in a rom-com with your childhood friend, because when you have two girls who are childhood friends for life, childhood friends for life, and then that one boy, and then you kiss that one boy, and it's gonna affect the childhood friendship that you guys had when y'all were little. Now that y'all older, there's competition, there's rivals. I get that, but now with this episode, and not gonna even want to talk to Shio, this is gonna be some drama. And I know we're on episode 10, but it's gonna be. I feel like Akari's turn is gonna kiss. This is gonna be Akari's turn to kiss him, and it's gonna be Runa's turn to kiss him as well, which I feel like that's gonna happen as well. But overall, though, this was one of the cutthroat episodes to see. I mean, the drama, the passion. And we already know the winner of this. The winner is freaking Haru, because she already kissed him twice. So we're about to have a winner to this. Oh God, we're about to have a quick winner. And what's crazy is about this, I don't know who he gonna be with. Like, don't get me wrong. If this was a one-shot harem, like the 100 Girlfriends, where Rentaru, the goat of harems, he would add all his girls. That's fine. But in this kind of Pacific rom-comness, you're not gonna get the guy. Like, I mean, he got to pick one. I wish Nisakoi would have done that. Hell, the cafe goddess and his terrorist, the way how he picked her, I forgot her name, but that was picked too. But like I said, it's hard for me to decide who he's gonna be with. I don't know. I'm waiting for all four, but I'm probably gonna give you my final pick for that reason when the episode ends. So I'll let you know. But again, thank you for watching my review of the show. I look forward for next week's episode, and I'll see you soon.